King Minos stood before the restless sea and asked Poseidon to prove his divine right to rule Crete. In answer, Poseidon sent a magnificent white bull rising from the depths as a sacred sign of his favor. The bull was a divine gift, meant to be sacrificed back to the sea god in honor and obedience. But Minos desired the creature's beauty and power, and chose to keep it for himself. He prepared a grand public sacrifice to convince his people he remained loyal to Poseidon. Instead, he offered a weaker animal at the altar, and secretly hid the sacred bull within his herds. Poseidon saw through the deception and grew furious at the king's arrogance and broken oath. The punishment he chose would not strike Minos directly, but would curse his own household. To punish Minos, Poseidon cursed Queen Pasiphae with an unnatural desire for the bull. The queen became so consumed by her obsession that she asked a craftsman named Daedalus to build her a hollow wooden cow to hide inside, so that she could finally seduce the bull and achieve her union with it. From this unnatural union, she gave birth to a monstrous child named Asterion. At first the child seemed human, but signs of the curse quickly appeared. As he grew, Asterion transformed into a creature with the body of a man and the head of a bull. He became known as the Minotaur, a being driven by violence and endless hunger. Unable to kill the creature, King Minos chose to hide the shame it represented, and he ordered Daedalus to build a vast labyrinth to imprison the Minotaur. The maze was designed so no one who entered could ever escape alive. The Minotaur was sealed inside, left to wander and feed in darkness. To satisfy the beast, Minos demanded a cruel tribute from the city of Athens. Every 9 years, 14 young Athenians were sent into the labyrinth to die. During one of these tributes, Theseus, Prince of Athens, came to kill the Minotaur. From the palace above, Ariadne, daughter of Minos, saw him and fell in love. She chose to help him survive the labyrinth. That night, Ariadne secretly met Theseus and offered him a way to survive. She gave him a sword to kill the Minotaur, and a thread to find his way back. Theseus tied the thread at the entrance before stepping into the labyrinth. He followed the winding passages, using the thread to mark his path forward. Deep within the maze, the Minotaur sensed him and moved to attack. The creature charged with overwhelming strength, determined to crush the intruder. Theseus avoided the first assault, relying on speed and precision to stay alive. He seized an opening and drove his blade into the beast, ending its life. The monster fell, and the labyrinth finally fell silent after years of death. Theseus turned away from the body, knowing the curse had been ended. He found the thread and began following its path back through the maze. Step by step, he followed the path and escaped the labyrinth alive. Outside, Ariadne waited, and Theseus took her with him as they fled Crete. By dawn, their ship had already left the island behind them. When Minos learned the truth, he was left with the cost of his own actions. His broken promise had destroyed his family and unleashed suffering across his kingdom.